Will Facebook at work work? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Future in 5, where I share my thoughts, ideas, and commentary on the future of work in 5 minutes or less, or your money back. Today I want to talk about some news which you may have heard about, and that is rumors that Facebook is getting into the enterprise collaboration space with something called Facebook at Work. And it sounds, or it is pretty much exactly what it sounds like, and that is Facebook getting into the enterprise collaboration space. So imagine using Facebook as a way to communicate and collaborate with your employees, with your coworkers. Some people are doing that already, but now imagine sort of an official Facebook-like enterprise collaboration product. And a couple of people asked me what I thought about this and if it's a good idea. Now, the rumors actually started months ago, almost 6 months ago. I think TechCrunch originally reported that this was happening, and I wrote a blog post on this called "Should Facebook Get into the Enterprise Collaboration Space?" And I see sort of two sides of the coin. On the one hand, you look at Facebook and it's very easy to see why this makes sense. And there are a couple of reasons why it makes sense. Number one, we have employee adoption. They have over 1 billion users around the world. So from the employee adoption perspective, people are already using Facebook. It's not a new technology that they need to learn how to use. It's not a new application that all of a sudden is being installed that employees need to figure out how to use and stuff like that. It's already ingrained in their daily, day-to-day activities. So from that perspective, it makes a lot of sense. Reason number two, features and functionality, right? They already have a fantastic mobile app. They already have a lot of features and functionality that most or many enterprise collaboration vendors have. So from the product perspective, it's already there. Number three, profitability. And from a business standpoint, they get to double dip into the same consumer base to charge more money for something else. As consumers, as individuals, we use Facebook already for things, obviously for things we do in our personal lives, and we probably already spend money for things on Facebook, like Facebook ads, things that we might be downloading, etc. Now they get to charge us again for the business version. Now, we won't be paying for it individually, most likely, but our companies will. So essentially, Facebook is making money from us in two different ways, and I think that's sort of a unique business model for them. Of course, they also have their open APIs, they have the open graph. Facebook is everywhere, they connect with everything, and they are almost synonymous with the internet already. So what about what about the reasoning for why Facebook shouldn't get into the enterprise collaboration space, or obstacles or challenges that they might have to overcome? I think there are two big ones. The first is that the enterprise collaboration space is already pretty well established. I mean, there are many vendors out there already, SAP Jam, Mango Apps, Tibber, IBM Connections, Salesforce. There's a lot of applications out there that companies are already using and have been using for years. And this means that data is already on these applications, employers are already using them. So Facebook is going to have a little bit of a hard time replacing a lot of these other incumbents, but who knows? Maybe they don't want to replace them, maybe they just want to sync or integrate with them. So I think that's one big challenge that they're going to have. The second, and I think the biggest challenge for Facebook, is going to be around privacy and trust and security. As many people know, Facebook doesn't have a reputation for being the most trustworthy company in the world. So they're going to have to convince business leaders and executives and managers that the data is going to be secure, that the terms of service aren't one day going to change, and Facebook is going to, run ads or release the information to all sorts of third parties. And so that is a huge challenge for Facebook, is convincing the business leaders and the executives that this is a good idea and that the information is going to be secure and private, and that personal information won't commingle with the information that the business application has. Obviously, if I use Facebook in my personal life and at work, I don't want my photos being shown back and forth. I don't want my status updates showing back and forth. So that's a big challenge. However, I think Facebook has, of course, thought of all these things. I think they will get into the space. I think it makes a lot of sense. Quite honestly, I think Facebook is going to crush it. I think they're going to completely kill it once they get into this space, and it'll be very interesting to see. LinkedIn is also rumored to be getting into this space, but that is a topic for another video. So for now, look out for Facebook, and don't be surprised if one day, if you show up to work, you're using Facebook. See you next time. Stay tuned.